Hi there, a bit of a different one for you today. I've done a little sketch. By no means is this a garden design, please don't think it is. It's just a few ideas based on the average sort of rectangular back garden that you see out the window of the tube when you're heading off into London. Most gardens are sort of oblong with a great big long straight path and a shed in the corner. Some scruffy grass or a few nettles and bits and pieces. If that's what your garden's like, then great. If you want to go out now and use your lock-up time to try and grow some veggies in your little patch of land, then this is just a very basic plan of how to set about deciding what goes where. Now, the first thing you'd have to do is, as I said yesterday, is remove all those perennial weeds. And you can pretty much do all of that with a fork and a rake. That's all you're going to need. I don't want you having to go out, risk yourselves heading off to B&Q or anything like that. So once the site is cleared, pace yourself. Don't bust your back doing that if you're not used to it. It is hard work. Just take it easy and see it as a daily workout, really. There you go, it's your exercise. I've kind of got the back of the house here, so you've got a kitchen door and window and a kitchen window here, and I've loosely based this whole idea on permaculture principles and taken into account where the sun is during the day. So if you work out where the sun comes up and goes down, this is a nice south facing garden, so I've just worked out that the sun is going to come out up here in the east and shine that way, and then during the day it will go round like that. So all of this garden except this wall is going to get a nice decent amount of sunshine. So really it doesn't matter where you put your veg beds, so long as they're not butted up against this dark wall. And what I've done here is two major areas of veg. Because of the view here, and I thought you probably would like a lawn or somewhere to sit just outside your window so your children can play, or you can sit and read a book on the bench, have a pretty area, then that's fine. What I've done here between this fence and this path to the shed is create a couple of veg beds and maximise the edges of the beds for low growing things like salads or strawberries, things you might want to just pop out the door and grab. So if you had salads and strawberries and low growing things and sort of built it up to the taller things at the back, you could have your patch of potatoes in there. Potatoes are great for breaking up the ground, absolutely fabulous for breaking up compacted ground. This area over here, there's a lovely east facing fence there, which just begs for some fruit trees, which you could probably buy those online and get them delivered and then train them up the fence. I can explain that to you another day. But these two things here are wigwams of runner beans. An idea there, if you've got any old bicycle wheels lying around, if you stick them on top of a tall pole and then tie strings to the bicycle wheel and out to the floor, you've got an instant bean growing structure. So that's that. Then further back round here I've got a couple of patches of wildflowers. You can get wildflower pollinator seeds because you want to bring those pollinators into your garden, bees and hoverflies. One hoverfly can eat 1,000 aphids when it's a larvae on its larval stage, so you definitely would want those encouraged into your garden as much as possible. You've even got scope for, if you're feeling really ambitious, to dig a small pond down there. So anyway, I'm sorry this is jigging about a bit. I haven't got anything to rest it on. I've got it propped up on my piano. I was just aware that we're all on limited resources and just trying to get it out on the internet for you. So just to recap the 4 stages: clear your beds, dig out anything perennial. You do not want to put the perennial weeds in your compost. If you decide to dig out patches of lawn, you can put them turf to turf, stack them up and make nice compost out of them. So grass to grass if you take your turfs off, but don't put your ground elder or nettles or and heaven forbid Japanese knotweed. I can't show you a picture of that. I'll have to Google that for you because luckily we don't have that. Yeah, so a compost heap you could put down in this dark area here, because you don't need that area to be particularly light. So yes, just a few ideas. Clear the site, level the site, take out any big stones, and then I'll try and do a little tutorial for sowing drills of seed when I'm back at work. So anyway, take care, wash your hands, don't go out if you don't have to. There's an awful lot of people out today. Beautiful day, I know it's lovely, but just keep your distance and we'll all get through this. Okay, alright, I'll be back tomorrow, and happy gardening. Have a doodle, get a pen and pad out and have a go. Alright, take care, bye.